infinite intelligence. So today, the topic is about twin flame. I'm so excited. Why? Because that's peace. There's something about a twin flame that I don't agree with. Not because I'm trying to not care to understand, honestly, but because what I understand the twin flame is something that even science itself, right, has proven. And scientifically, what we call a twin flame is called a constructive interference, where two particles or two wave particles, right, come together and increase each other. They increase each other. That is because both of them are positive. So when they come together, they add. So it's like 1 plus 1 equals 2, not 1 plus 1 equals minus 1. You get? They add, they grow each other, they expand each other, they share each other's energy and increase each other's energy. They love each other's energy. This is the scientific, you know, informal explanation of it, not using the scientific terms. That's when it's kind of really strict, formally science, right? So, but the spiritual sense of it now is something that is more deeper than the scientific side of it because it has more depth in the spiritual side. It's not just surface, it's actually like looking into emotion, right? At first, you will see sand and you will think that is the bottom of the ocean until you keep walking inside, right? And you see, oh, there is actually a depth. That is why ships can be on top. Do you get that understanding has to come from understanding what it is spiritually because spiritually it is one energy that splits into two consciousness. As some people will say, one consciousness that split into two bodies. Right? Either way, it's explaining the same thing. It is actually expressing that divinity, divinity itself, right? Is what makes it a divine union. The divinity is love itself, right? Trying to expand. So it became divided and split itself into two places. The energy itself that split has awareness still within it. It has awareness of the split, of what comes together to form itself. It has awareness of the oneness. And that is that yearning that pulls both together as one in a twin flame union. And the reason why it's a divine union, right, in a twin flame union, is because both parties are feeling good. It means that their feeling good is because they rather prefer to feel good. They're just positive. They want everything positive. So they're usually naturally, I say naturally, yeah, they're naturally positive, right? I don't know, it sounded so funny. And that positivity, when it comes together, it increases boots living because each other makes an effort without performing acting, without it being negated, without that burden. They just naturally do everything to see that both feeling good is important because if one of them is feeling good is not met, it is not a divine union. it's something that could be a divine union, right? It has tendency to be a divine union, but it has to feel good equally to both sides for it to be called a divine union. And so, because I would not joke with my constructive interference, I know what is meant when you say one will chase 1,000 and two will chase 10,000 and more. Understand in depth what it means. So I am something that would rather not be with anything than be with something that isn't my divine union. Just because of that reason. I'm so much of a lover boy, right? Naturally. And I have all the energy in the world. And because my divine union is not something lightweight, because I am not lightweight myself, right? I'm light, but yeah, like I am a handful of energy, and I don't want it to be like I'm rushing anything. That is why it's important to take your time to learn some something that you want. And the reason why I'm saying something is because not just when it comes to someone you love, anything at all you desire, right? As long as you desire it, it is truly your desire. Then take your time to understand what you desire. Because when you do, it removes any, fears about your desire. It even makes you picture what you desire much more. Because thinking about it, right? If you honestly desire to feel good, you will be more open to things that would feel good, right? And things that would feel good would be expressed to you because you move yourself toward things that feel good to you. You rather go hiking or skating or whatever game it is, right? That anything that chills, that catches your energy. But you see, me, I'm not interested in anything like that. It's not that it's not good, it's not nice. All those things are not fancy and good, but they don't have meaning in it. Just to do it by myself. I don't know. I feel by myself, right? I don't need to go to all those places to feel good, right? And they are not my fancy. They are not what entice me. They don't have any, they don't have anything that excites me. It's like I'm more excited about, creating something than just, like I can enjoy nature. I enjoy nature a lot. Seriously, I love being at nature. I love just being there by myself, right? But I'm always by myself. It's like, why am I going somewhere to be by myself? I don't know if you get what I'm saying. I'm always by myself and I love being by myself. So why do I need to go somewhere to be by myself when I'm always by myself? So because I think so much depth, it doesn't make sense to me what people are psyched about. And I don't know how to express it other than I'm trying to, for now at least. Because I see that every day I grow in depths of understanding myself much better. Like today, if I'm not so good at it, right? Tomorrow, I keep pushing, I keep pushing, I keep pushing, and eventually I have breakthroughs. I get to, and for me, it's like an interesting show of seeing what is within me, what more is going on, what more excitement. I thought I could crack that. So most times I'm usually that I'm not so excited about anything but love. And I can feel good by myself, honestly. I know that at the end of the day, even even the fact that we are moving physically, we appear to be moving from one point to another, right? At the end of the day, we're not actually moving any place. Like seriously, actually not going anywhere. There's no displacement in love. There's no separation. We're just oneness, right? Shining in infinite ways. You're actually not moving anywhere. Literally, the only movement that can happen is you increase in love. So why would you not increase in love? Like, no, like seriously, think about it. I don't like people just taking my word for it. Scrutinize it. Just scrutinize everything. Don't just take things that you listen to and like even me myself, I don't just take shit. I listen to understand what is this words trying to express. Because at the end of the day, words express energy. And you need to understand why, right? So you can see and identify it. Because identity brings about awareness. This is why I'm always for identity because when you can identify something, there is awareness. You see, you're conscious, it's light, it brings about, and it actually feels good. So, yes, first, this is my fresh start, right? And we just started growing, and I don't even have gym access yet. So, you can't really see what I would look like by tomorrow because I'm getting a lot of hyper to express energy. Most days I just feel so filled up to burn the energy and I gotta burn it anyway. It feels good to burn the energy as well. It's just like the fact that I would rather stand up and go and pee is the same reason I would rather prefer to feel good. So I would only tell you to feel good because you are worthy to exist. I won't tell you listen to me because listening to me might not feel good. That's just the thing. That's why I removed some people from my TikTok account. Why? Because I know that genuinely there is a part of them that is not happy about the kind of thing I'm saying. And I don't know why. I'm still trying to figure out why. And so I'm wondering why it's not naturally them. Right? And it's not like it's my business, but at the same time, I don't want the atmosphere to be anything negative energy. Not because I can't handle demons, but because I don't want to force or obligation. Because if they are not, if it's not something they love, right, from when they knew me, the first time they knew me, I was telling them these particular words, and it wasn't something that they liked. They even told me to my face that I should never share something like this with them, right? And you're not coming on to still follow me. Why? I'm not looking for quantity that is vague. It doesn't make sense. I'm not interested in anybody being my friend. I'm not interested in anybody feeling good. Because I can't see as a normal physical Let me not say normal because spirit is not normal. As a physical appearing thing, just be reasonable. How many people can I touch in a single day? Even if I was Flash, I can't touch all of existence because it's infinity. So naturally, it is impossible for me to touch everybody, meaning that it is impossible for me to be drawn to everybody. But it doesn't mean that everybody does not deserve to feel good. Because everybody deserves to feel good because they are loved. And if right from the beginning I was not meant to be the one that would make you understand love, I'm very sure that God would always create something that you would easily embrace without any resistance. That's how I see it. But at the same time, I'm not trying to tell you that I know everything. I'm already going in love. And I'm making my mistakes as I go. And I'm mentioning this because I know there are well people that are more grown in love than myself. The thing is that we all have equal ability to love. So if someone can love better than me, I'm happy about it. Because as long as it feels good, genuinely, it is again to love I exist within, and I exist within love. And I'm conscious of existing within love. So tell me why would I now not want it easy? It's lightweight to feel. Really it does, really, this tank. The tank is literally at the back of my window. And it's because of the tank that you can see the wall is spilling. It's not that there's something wrong with the wall, it's the water that makes the wall, you know, resist the paint. So something that's supposed to be plastered on the wall, right, now keeps coming off because of the water that keeps moistening the area. That's why my back looks the way it looks like. It has a story to it. Everything you see around me has its own story, including myself. I am a story of infinite things, a story of love, a story of pain, a story of existence. And yes, it's a love story. I don't believe it. All of existence is a love story. And that's the crazy part. Nobody imagined that all of existence is just a love story. But the epiphany came later on. For those that understand and remember, right? It became clear that all of existence is just a love story. This is why Michael Jackson was bold enough to sing about love. Because the guy was wisdom himself. The thing is that once you don't see that your spirit existing with your spirit, you would fail to see how it is love that is making everything the way it is. The movement of love from forming to formless is what you call feelings, right? Something that is emotional. You need to feel the sensation in your body. Have you ever wondered how that crazy shit is? No, I know there's something called quantum entanglement, right? It's not like you know, it beats it out. But no, seriously, today I just have lazy eyes. Like my eyes are not interested in facing the camera. I don't know why. I don't know if it happens to anyone aside myself. So yes, it all depends on how you see the world and how you perceive the world always determines how you define love. And this was a story that I had to understand myself, like personally. I'm still thanking God every day I can grow in love, to see love, to feel love, to understand love. And I'm glad because that is how I know that there's not going to be a boring moment with myself. Because there's none. I don't know how to be boring when I'm busy feeling good. Like, why should I be? Who am I trying to help? When love is the highest level of feeling good. Now, I'd rather just be working out, enjoying feeling energy. Mm, mm. I never said I'm not naughty. But yeah, God help me. God help me.